Go ahead. So people talking about with us and what?
No, because people were saying how Marvel got basically.
Welcome to the podcast again.
I heard that in a while.
Welcome to episode 40 and the first year anniversary of the Hidden Podcast, guys. Woo! You guys, yo, can you get some? I got some fake energy in this bitch, yo. Our first year anniversary. Even though we completely stopped doing it for like that, I didn't mean to click that one. Oh my god. I'm restarting the episode. I'm restarting the episode. Kelko, start talking
Which
again.
one did he do? I still have the soundboard muted. What did he do?
Oh, he made the fart noise.
Oh my god.
He did the
Wait, who?
Isaiah.
Anyway, I'll cut that out. Welcome to episode 40. Then the first year anniversary of the Hidden Podcast. It only took us God knows how long, but we finally did it. Well, we kind of quit halfway through because of certain people.
Conflicting
but
issues.
here we are, the first anniversary. We're doing a real throwback. No cams on because it's hot as shit, and certain people are big ass babies. And shouldn't make it too hot. But here we are, guys. What changes are we gonna make after our first year? You know what I was thinking about earlier? I was like, yo, what if we do the podcast monthly? Like, what if it's like we wait until the end of every month and then do a podcast episode and then talk about like everything that happened in the month? But I feel like nobody would like that.
So mind you, me and Nova said multiple times we can do this shit bi-weekly, and you told us to kill ourselves. So like,
well, that's not true.
I think monthly would be kind of. I'll be honest, if we did do it monthly, because it would be like what 4 or 5 chapters, and then we gotta like remember all those set chapters. Then we gotta talk about them, and then talk. It's gonna be a little bit much. I think bi-weekly would work better, but it's either or. I don't mind whichever. But yeah.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we can get this podcast going again. But you know what? Let's start with the weekly chapters. This bum ass One Piece arc, man. Let's start with
you fucking weirdo.
How about you go ahead and give us the breakdowns of going on in One Piece recently, buddy?
So basically, niggas are in Elbaf. The Celestial Knights pulled up to Elbaf. You got fucking Ogro. We got Shanks's twin, Holy Knights. My bad. Yeah, Shanks's twin or the fuck. Niggas are deep. They took the kids hostage, and everyone's trying to get them back, but they can't. So Gabon, the left hand of the Pirate King, that nigga came out. This is a whole bunch of shit going on. Latest chapter. What happened in the latest chapter?
What happened?
Old girl.
Last 2 chapters,
oh yeah,
old girl turned
possessed Gunko,
and he turned the giants into demons or whatever the fuck, which is a really crazy power. That Okay, bro. Can we talk about? We talked about this on the last time we did the episode. Bro, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again, bro. Post time skip, bro. Let's talk about it. This is not Usopp's arc, bro. it's not Usopp's arc, bro. Bro, okay. Well, I said I'm gonna let them cook to see what happens. Kelko, I said me and Dudley had this conversation a few days ago. This is supposed to be something that was going to be a big moment for Usopp, him coming to Elbaf, because it like directly ties into like his dream, whatever the fuck. And this arc has been more for Robin than it has been for Usopp so far. And now that we have the Holy Knights and Emu fucking with shit, like Oda's not gonna make the time to give Usopp like what he needs. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. Look, and then now this leads into post time skip sucks.
Okay, let's take a step back for a minute.
Let me see my point real quick. But okay, I disagree with it because, like I said, with Wano, I think with Wano, like I said, say what you want. Whole Cake did basically the groundwork for Sanji's character, but Wano kind of helped out with Sanji as well, while also giving Zoro some characterization and feats and everything as well. It being integral to the story. It's possible he can do two at once. You can do Robin and do Usopp. I do think, like I said, because usually Usopp comes in clutch on the most overpowered opponents, like Perona and Thriller Bark and the little girl in Dressrosa. So I think he's gonna come in clutch at least for either Gunko and Emu, or like fucking do something like important. But I mean,
bro, I don't need him to do something important, bro. I talked about this before. Post time skip don't got those character moments, these character defining moments that make me love the game, bro. Like it just like, and I don't know how to explain it, and I know I'm not Delulu because I was asking like my brother and his friends because like they're like casual One Piece fans, and they're like they're like the same shit. It's like, yo, like if it's not Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, or Nami, like the start, like they're not doing shit. Like they're just not doing anything, bro. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of bro.
Okay,
I'm tired of, bro.
That's not true.
So you say you don't want him to do anything, but you want character defining moments,
bro.
I thought
Usopp hasn't done anything, or had done anything, or had a big moment that's like, oh damn, I like Usopp more, or like shit like that. Bro, I don't know how exactly to describe it, but Usopp hasn't done anything since Dressrosa. Frankie hasn't done anything the entire fucking post time skip. Chopper.
Well, that's just not true.
What? Oh no, Frank. Okay, no, Frankie had his fight in Dressrosa. Never mind. That's my fault. Frankie did have a good fight in Dressrosa.
And in Wano.
The Big Mom. He's talking about the Big Mom thing,
bro. That was not.
He had his own fight in Wano. He ran Big
Who did
Mom
he fight
with a fucking motorcycle?
Bro, that wasn't. That's not a character. Like, bro. Okay, moments I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about like. You remember in Ennia's lobby when Robin and Frankie were on the top, and then nigga Frankie was what's the shit he said to Robin, and like the shit he was what did he do when they were on the balcony area?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm talking about?
Used the keys on her. Yeah, I know. I forgot
and,
what
like,
he said, but
he had it was like a really good moment. Like shit like that, they aren't doing it. Like okay, like he has cool moments, but like he don't got no like moments that's like, oh, I really love this character. I really fuck with this character. I'm like you cool, like you doing cool shit, but like it's not like like it, bro. I don't know how to describe it. Like he not doing the shit that made me fall in love with the game, bro. What happened to the game I love, bro? And
like, I don't agree, bro. Like I just because for me, what Frankie does in Wano is that kind of moment. What Brooke does in fucking Whole Cake is that kind of moment. What Chopper does in Wano and Usopp doing Wano are those kind of moments.
What like, you talk about Usopp saying? You saw Usopp being a bitch. He'd be like, "Say Luffy isn't the king of pirates." I think nigga a bitch.
No,
fuck
not
Usopp,
even that. When he saves, yo, not too much, nigga. Like when he saves all the samurai and he's telling them y'all can't like you get to see his philosophy in life and shit. But like that's cool, bro. That's a good moment. That's a good character moment, bro.
Tight. But like it's just don't hit the same as pre-time skip, right? It just don't hit the same. Like it's missing it's missing some oomph.
I guess I don't agree. I mean, I have to take that post is better than pre. Like I think it's been better, but like it's
pre-time skip.
I can see like pre-time skip is really good, but I do think that like especially Elbaf and Egghead in Wano, I think like we can say that like post-time skip is like at least I think it's better than the majority of the arcs in post-time skip. I mean pre-time skip, excluding like maybe like Marineford and like Eni's lobby, I guess. But I disagree that the Straw Hats haven't had any progression or like are just kind of stagnant in post-time skip. But
also back to what we were talking about earlier with Usopp getting a moment. I think I think we're way too early in the arc to say whether or not that's gonna happen. I was kind of arguing with Isaiah about this, but like
we say we're too early, but we've been in this bitch for like almost 2 years now, right?
No, we've only been in Elbaf actually a year.
It's been like a year.
Well, it's actually hasn't been a year yet.
Isaiah, you have to think in terms of One Piece pacing though. Again, if you have a problem with how One Piece paces arcs, that's fine. But like when you think about how like the arc is actually progressing, the main villain, quote unquote, of the arc. If Emu is even the main threat this arc, and it's not like Loki or some shit, and we'll find that out later. But like threats just started appearing. There's not even been an actual fight yet because they're still trying to figure out how we start the fights. Like,
but do we think Elbaf is even that kind of arc, or is it a like setup arc? Like, do we think this is like I don't know how to describe it. Like, do we think there's gonna be like a main threat of Elbaf, or is it gonna be like, oh, the world government is fucking with us again, and then we got to get off the island or some shit?
I do think it's gonna be a main threat kind of arc because we have Loki. We have Loki. The Celestial Knights aren't gonna, the Holy Knights aren't gonna just leave, like regardless of what happens. So I do think they're gonna have to get beaten. Let's see.
So you think so you think the Straw Hats are gonna fight the world government and fight a threat in Elbaf as well?
I think because we have three like. So the Holy Knights, Loki, and then the message at the start of the arc that was like, don't stay in Elbaf for too long or blah blah blah, some whatever the fuck it said.
The time dilation thing, yeah.
Yeah. So there's three like main ways the plot of Elbaf could go, and two of those probably result in a fight. So I don't think it's like crazy to say it's gonna be a kind of like it's gonna be the kind of arc that ends with the boss. But either way, my point is we have a lot of issues left in Elbaf. It's way too early to say like, oh yeah, GG's, Usopp's not getting jack shit. So I don't know.
And then like,
I would love to. We could come back to this when Elbaf is done or close to finishing.
Yeah.
If he don't get shit. Oh, the fell off.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. But I mean, there's just a lot of mysteries in Elbaf. And then the Mary Jo House is on fire right now, so yeah.
That too. That nigga Dragon finally got off his ass, bro.
Either Dragon's doing something, or I can't think of anyone else. But either Dragon's just on just obliterating them niggas finally, because he said he was gonna make the move when the Holy Knights did. So, and that's
he didn't say when the Holy Knights did. He said he's waiting for someone to make a move. We don't know who that someone is yet.
It was most likely either the Garland himself, or because I don't think Dragon knows about Emu.
No, he does. No, he does know about Emu. Sabo know. Yeah, because Sabo.
Oh no, I meant like before. Because like didn't he say that after? Was it before Sabo said it, or after he told him that he said, I'm waiting for a certain person to make a move?
I don't even remember when exactly he said that, but
because I know he said it, but I don't remember if he said it like before Sabo told him or after.
I feel like it's not out the realm of possibility that Dragon thought that there's someone above the celestial dragons, and then that's the person. Like, even if he didn't know,
he knows about the Gorosei.
Yeah, he probably thought. Well, it's not the Gorosei, because if it was the Gorosei, he would have done something during Egghead. So like it either
no, I mean like he knows about him. Yeah, I said he knows.
He has to be waiting for Emo himself to actually do something. That's the only person left. Unless Dragon shows up on Elbaf right now, like that, it literally has to be.
No, because if he's most likely on Mari Joas. If he comes to Egghead, Elbaf. I don't know. I know someone is coming to Elbaf though, like at least like a big player or something, but not like Dragon. At least I think Dragon's gonna be in Mari Joas, because this is like this is leading into the war, like whatever Emu does here. And when Luffy and Emu like confront each other, like we'll see what's gonna happen and shit like that. But we'll just have to see. But this arc is leading up to be better than Egghead already. So
cool. You are out your damn mind. What
I said leading up to be. I said leading up to be. This arc, dude. This arc is crazy.
It's
like
good. It takes
a tad bit of Egghead disrespect here.
I said it's leading up to be better. It's not there yet.
I don't even think it's leading up to be. There's a lot you have to do to be better than Egghead. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, like I said, we're getting lore. Like I said, once we get our like other stuff that is do it, like we seeing what Emu can do, at least like not the main body, but while she's possessing people, we're gonna get Luffy meeting Emu for the first time. Fucking Luffy. Oh wait, no, I can't say that because that's a spoiler. But it's just like, dude, this Elbaf's gonna be it's peak. But and we're only not even a year in, by the way. And Egghead was what, 2 years, right, Dilly?
I believe so.
Like 22. Yeah, okay, it was like 22 to 24. So it was like and we're barely about to hit a year. So, hey, bro, if it's already this good and we only got a year left, bro, I'm gonna say Elbaf might be the best one we have so far. When we get to that point, it's very interesting, and we get to see Loki do something soon. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Anybody have anything else they want to say about One Piece?
No. I don't think so, no.
Where Blackbeard at?
Oh, brother.
Kagurabachi.
Go.
What are our thoughts on Kagurabachi and that's the latest feature? This arc is so good.
This arc has been like Giga Peak gas.
Is this the best arc in the series?
It depends on how that. We gotta get to Chihiro versus Samura first. It has the potential to be that.
Well, yeah, it does have the potential to be the best fight in manga, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm with this arc though. Oh, I forgot his name. Is it Hikari or Hukari?
Yeah, Hariyuri.
Yeah, I like I fuck.
No, wait, Hakuri.
Yeah, I'm glad he came back, man.
The Sojo fight. The Sojo fight still is my favorite fight in the series.
Yeah,
I think they were just Otto was just in his bag for the Sojo fight, bro. That shit, like,
I mean, he had to like everybody was like on his manga.
First arc fight.
Everybody was on his manga, bro. Like that's when like the meme was there. He had to prove. He had to prove. He had something to prove, bro. And he did it well.
He proved it.
And like I said, this manga is getting good. We're almost at the 100th chapter, and only 19 weeks to go. And then I want to see what else we can do here because this is a good manga. I'm very interested to see where it can go. And I like how they brought Hiyori back. I fuck with his work with the Izami.
I'm glad he brought back Bro in the same arc, so we wouldn't get a hashtag that situation again.
All right, bro.
Because remember when he first quote unquote died or whatever, and people tried to comparing it to that series, and I was like, bro, like it's not the same thing. I'm glad. See, that's how a real author does it. But you know,
yo, you were fucking whatever.
I didn't know anything. It's not my fault.
You know what you are.
Not my fault. Hashtag that series sucks. But
it's not a 1 year anniversary. Anyway. The agenda's going around.
Anyways, but yeah, I think I saw some people complaining about Uruha coming back, but like it was obvious. Chihiro got revived, so like it makes sense that Uruha got revived. You got killed the same way, and then we find out Samura can heal people, so it's like okay, yeah, he's probably coming back. But also, the way he comes back is so fucking good, bro. Because you like Hooker is running around the base. He doesn't know who to trust. You have all these shapeshifters. He doesn't know who's who. And then Uruha comes running down the hallway, and you think, oh wait, that nigga's dead. And then so like Hooker is like, okay, that's not real. Someone's about to try and kill me. And then like you don't know if he's real or not until he pulls out the fucking EI sword technique, and that's when you know he's real, bro. That's like.
What just master level, like, bro? That's oh my masterclass author, bro. Like that is a really good reveal. Kagurabachi just continues to get better and better. Best series in Jump right now for a reason. Go.
Competition isn't the strongest.
I haven't been reading Dandadan. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about Dandadan. This Dandadan arc, I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
It's kind of slow.
It is slow. I will admit that.
I won't even say it's slow. It's just like
no, it is.
There's been 3 fights in the last like 5 chapters.
You're bringing back, they brought back the GG niggas.
I don't think it's slow. It's just that like, I don't like what the fuck. It's just
I would say it's
slow. What's happening?
I think I was really tapped in with Ira and the other girl and the new girl. I was tapped into that when they fought the gym teacher. I was tapped into that, and then Okran and Kenta, but I don't know. I just kind of bored.
Well, I mean, if you were tapped into those 2 fights, then you.
I meant like I was tapped in, but I wasn't like like on the jump for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I wasn't in a hurry to read it, but I was tapped into it. Like, I was interested, but I was like One Piece. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta read it. But like, this shit is just like going on.
That's Glaze.
Yeah,
that's Glaze.
I mean, it's not exactly like because Okarun doesn't have his powers. It's like I don't know, nothing too. Well, I mean, okay, I want to say nothing crazy is happening because they're in a fucking Sharknado right now, so it's like it's just wacky shit. It's just
yeah, it's going back to
its
roots until shit gets fucking real again.
That is something I'm kind of worried about for Dandadan. Is that like obviously Dandadan's a fun read, like it's really fun binging it, but it does have a very like monster of the week type of vibe to it a lot of the time. So I don't know how that's gonna feel reading it weekly, even though I've been reading it. I was reading it weekly.
In the beginning, you're right. It is episodic, like especially like the first like 20-30 chapters. And I think it wasn't until Gigi's arc that they stopped doing that monster of the week shit. But I can agree that like it is kind of like boring to read the monster of the week type thing, and then they're doing it again now. Like everyone's getting like the monster of the week, or like, I mean, it's split up. But
I wouldn't say they're doing monster of the week now because like everyone they're fighting is for a reason. They're all trying to get somewhere. They're trying to fucking like they're trying to save. Again. Yeah, they're trying. One group is trying to make Momo big again. The other group was trying to save fucking Ren, I think her name is, from the gym. Yeah. The pedophile, the gym teacher. I wonder if I've heard that one before. But yeah, I don't think it's that bad right now.
I don't know. I just haven't been like invested into it, but that's fair.
Does anybody have what other weekly series? Do y'all want to talk about that bum ass?
Can y'all fucking read the other series, bro?
Bro, like I'm not reading Ichi the Witch, my nigga. I'm sorry,
bro,
I'm not.
Bro, it's a good series.
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading Isekai.
Yeah, don't call it, but it's not Isekai.
Isekai-esque.
Other series, but
it's not. That doesn't even make sense,
like
bro.
Wait, what other series is there, bro?
What? Yeah, what other series do you want us to read, though? What,
bro? Ichi the Witch, Gachi Akuda.
Okay, I am gonna read Gucci Mane manga.
Some more bullshit.
Yo,
no, we shut your bitch ass up.
I do want to read Gucci Mane manga.
Gucci Mane manga, man.
Those two are really the only ones because fucking.
We can do. I mean, we can start doing like the book thing, Isaiah, like what we did with Berserk. Just read it.
I haven't read Berserk in a little bit, but
you're fine.
It's manga. It's called Ashura's Verdicts. It's like 13 chapters, and it's kind of interesting, at least to me. I don't know if it's any of y'all would be any of y'all's cup of tea, but
Boruto out. Haven't read Boruto in God knows how long.
Boruto's been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Sarada awakened her Mangekyo. That was cool.
And became one of the strongest Uchiha in the series.
Well, you mean
there's
general,
like
right?
2 of them, so I was about to say yeah.
Well, I was about to say you mean in general, right?
There's 3 Uchihas in the series currently, so.
Wait, 3. Oh, you're talking about Sakura.
Sasuke, Sakura, and fucking Sarada. The only Uchihas in the series.
And Boruto and Sarada's future child.
Clan, but
Well, I mean, yeah, no shit.
For the sake of my mental health, Boruto and Sarada can't have a kid, bro.
Why?
That would be the most broken child. Yo.
Well, this is Naruto where niggas are like,
born
broken,
legit.
So I mean,
legit. If Boruto and Sarada have a kid, is that the most broken? Like, not even just in the series, and like shonen.
Okay, let's go.
Well, not shonen. No, not shonen.
I'm saying more broken than Gohan, bro.
No,
and because you have to. I'm talking about within the context, within the context of the series. I feel like a child of Boruto and Sarada is more broken than Gohan.
I get that because you can be born with the Rinnegan with Sage Chakra. Well, no, isn't Boruto?
Isaiah is basically saying Boruto and Sarada's kid has the potential to have the greatest, greatest potential out of any child born out of a
because he's gonna be born of Otsutsuki blood because Boruto's Otsutsuki now
blood,
and Hyuga blood.
It overridden his DNA or something like that. He's not a human anymore, or like he doesn't have Naruto and Hinata's DNA like that. He's 100% Otsutsuki. So
I feel like he made that. I feel like he made that up. I feel like that's
that's what Momoshiki told him.
I don't think that meant like his genetics. That just meant like
his body.
I forgot what he said. Hold on.
Yeah, I feel like
I thought it was like the overridden.
I feel like I was gonna say, how you overwrite someone's like that don't make sense.
Well, I mean, it's Invincible did that. Like the.
Well, I mean that's. Well, yeah, his. Hold on.
Because he said he's 100% Utsutsuki, so I just kind of overtook it like as if he rewritten his like everything. So, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, even then, I do get it. Like, I mean, if let's just say he does get Uzumaki, Hyuga blood, and Uchiha blood, yeah, that nigga is OD. I just don't think that like compared to Gohan, in the context of the series.
But for the context is that child would be more broken than
pretty
Gohan.
much Gohan was Jesus, pretty much. Like,
I mean,
and then Vegeta was like Dursapat. Vegeta was like, yeah, these hybrids are stronger than us. Like, so.
I mean, like outside of the, well, okay, no, there was never a point where like you like Gohan got so strong to a point where like you couldn't imagine what else he could possibly have. Like if Boruto and Sarada. No, because Ultimate Gohan was still like comparable to like Super Saiyan 3 or fucking
what about
like other
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan?
Same as Super Saiyan 2. Like we can imagine other characters getting Super Saiyan 2 or some shit.
Not in Cell games. Like
yes,
I like at that point.
Nick, yes, we yes the fuck
we
could.
At that point.
Yes,
point, no.
yes. At that point, yes, we
were
could.
Watching Cell games and you thought, man, Goku's never gonna get.
Yeah,
Super
I was gonna
Saiyan
say,
2.
what are you talking about?
Oh, we didn't, nigga. Okay, like I said, in the context, or let's just say we don't know
it's
if
Goku.
Cell game.
No,
okay,
no,
say,
Nova.
I'm saying in the context.
No, Nova,
yeah,
you're not understanding.
Yeah.
With at the context of the time, Gohan Super Saiyan 2, we were like, okay, Gohan unlocked a new limit that the other characters can strive for. But Boruto and Sarada's Boruto and Sarada's child, their potential, their ceiling would be so high that no other character could reach it no matter what they did, simply because of who their parents are. That's the difference.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying a child of Boruto and Sarada would be the most broken thing maybe in like shonen fucking history.
I mean, even then, like I said, Naruto is like, a series where like if you're born good, you're gonna be broken. So,
yeah, like Naruto, Boruto got to a point where he soloed all of pre-time skip and half of ship.
Much.
You gotta let it go.
Like I said, like
too much.
He nearly solos all of the entire fucking verse in like 5th grade, bro. Like
not too
true.
much.
That is true. Like you can do it with his
oh my god, Boruto and Sarada's kid about to come out the womb and fucking kill him out.
That's the Nate 6. That's the Nate 6 pass, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
Anyway,
hey, bro.
The fact that both Boruto and Sarada could damn near solo the entire fucking 4th grade ninja war.
Bro, they can't, bro. They just can't. Yeah, they not soloing 6 Pass Naruto. They not soloing Rinnegan Sasuke. They not soloing Madara or Kage or Might
Boruto's the one that took Sasuke's Rinnegan.
or DMS Kakashi, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga.
Bro, put Boruto in there, bro. That shit's ending in an hour, bro. I'm sorry.
Not true. Anyway,
and they got to last. And Kakashi has to last like 30 seconds against them before his free trial fucking Mangekyo runs out. So, yeah.
Is there anything y'all want to talk about that? Bum and Chainsaw Man.
Well, it's been on break, so not really.
Thank God. All right,
relax, buddy.
So we made we placed our votes for the anime awards, and now it's time to the anime awards finally happened like 6 months after they fucking started voting or whatever. So now it's time to react to them. I actually haven't seen this. I don't know what the fuck won anything. So I'm gonna read down the line of what won, and we can give our thoughts on this. the 2025 winners. All right, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm just gonna start talking about it because I just saw what the first one was. It's pissing me off. So, according to Crunchyroll, anime of the year is Solo Leveling. All right.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that, yo?
Well, like I said, what did you expect?
Not Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling had a lot of popularity, so I'm not completely shocked it won anime of the year. Although I still personally feel Dandadan should have won it.
So Solo Leveling was the JJK this year. Like it didn't matter if you liked anime, if you weren't really into it like that. You look into the anime space, you saw Solo Leveling, and you watched it, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
so I'm not really surprised at that.
Film of the year is Look Back. Deserved.
Fair enough.
Literally, Fujimoto, if he actually makes a good body of work, very, very deserved. Look Back is amazing.
Being weird.
I'm not being weird. It's just
yes, you are.
Best continuing series. What happened?
I definitely said the hard R.
I didn't hear it, so I'm not editing it. I don't care.
Fuck it.
Best continuing series: Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc for best continuing series. Keep in mind, Bleach, One Piece, My Hero were in the nominations. That's just interesting. I mean, I guess this was before Egghead really popped off. So, and then the Hashira Training that's when like
that's when the mansion blows up and they train with the Hashiras. Like,
I mean, I guess
in the name.
Yeah, I
Even
guess
still,
Bleach though. I don't know. Best new series, Solo Leveling. Girl, I guess. Best original anime, Ninja Kamui. I don't know if any of you have seen that.
Wasn't that some dog shit?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, people were sitting on it, but I guess people liked it enough.
Best animation, best animation, Demon Slayer. Girl, I guess. Best character design, Don Da Don. Deserved. Best director, the nigga that directed Freerun, Journey.
Stop.
Best background art, Freerun again. Girl, I guess. DEIS award. Best romance, Blue Box. Deserved. Peak. Haven't even started it, but I know. Nope, haven't started it. I know it's peak. I know it's peak. I know it's peak. I already know it's peak. Don't even worry about it. Best romance, Blue Box. Deserved. Best comedy, Mashell. It's funny because of how dog shit it is.
You're such a fucking weirdo.
Since when do you like Mashell? Yo, you niggas are.
All right. I've always liked it. What the fuck?
Wait, Mashell's good. What?
All right.
It was a fun little series.
Best action, Solo Leveling, of course. Best Isekai. Moving on. Best ReZero.
DEIS. Deserved.
DEI.
It was deserved.
DEI inclusion.
Shut up.
Niggas just be using DEI for anything.
Best drama, Freerun. Slice of Life. McKinney, Too Many Heroines. Whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, that's
best main character, Shinjuwu. Whatever the fuck. Best supporting character, Fern from Freerun, I guess. Must protect at all costs character, Anya, sure. Best opening was Don Da Don opening 1. Thank God. If this lost, I would have spazzed. Best score, Solo Level. Okay. Best opening sequence, Don Da Don opening 1. Best ending, the Solo Leveling ending. Best voice actress, Japanese voice actress, or best voice performance, Japanese, is Aoyuki from wherever the fuck this is from. They got this shit in every single language. Okay, yeah, we don't care about this. Is there any other awards that stand out that we have to?
I can't see it, so.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, you're not streaming, right?
Yeah, I know. Oh, Alex Lee won best English VA for Solo Leveling. Loki swept this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you think I was not surprised, bro?
Well, the Crunchyroll awards suck anyway, so it don't matter. Yo, 2025 Loki been off to an ass start for anime. They ain't shit out, bro. Like what? What?
You're not watching the isekai slop that they've been giving us for the last 5 months,
bro. I've never fallen for the isekai slot propaganda, bro. Ever since niggas tried to tell me that Konosuba was peak, bro, I just knew what the genre was, bro. And I haven't been proven wrong. I still to this day haven't seen a good isekai. To this day.
ReZero is really fucking good, but you're a nigga. You don't want to fucking
I watched season 1 when it came out. and then
how long ago was that?
I don't fucking know.
6 years
I'm
ago.
like, how long ago was season 1? I don't remember shit that happened in it.
Oh wow, season 1 was like damn near 10 years ago. Yeah,
exactly. They made me wait how long for season 2? I don't care anymore. I'm not watching that shit. I mean, okay.
So you don't remember what happens in it. You don't.
It was like 10 years ago.
Yo, you gotta die.
All right.
I'm dead ass. You gotta die, bro.
Bro, okay. The thing with ReZero, like, you know what the thing with ReZero is? There isn't a single character that I like cared about. I'm not even gonna say there was a single character that was good. I'm not gonna say that. That I personally cared. I didn't care about that cast at all. And I actually low-key,
like 12.
I low-key hate Rem and Ram. Low-key.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
But
okay,
like,
now let me ask you something. Are you the same today that you were like 6 years ago?
Bro, so you're saying I should rewatch it?
Yes.
God.
Maybe, bro. Fire Force out. I haven't watched Fire Force season 3 yet, but I've heard low-key bad things.
It's
I'm gonna tap in.
I'm
gonna tap in. I do have like most of the manga sitting right behind me right now, but I'm gonna tap into it.
He hasn't finished Fire Force. He does not know what happens except I think one thing.
Nigga, I know the moon from Soul. I know Fire Force is a prologue to Soul Eater. That's all I know.
Yeah, they've been directing it really fucking weirdly. Like a really big one of the biggest fights in the manga that happened, and they cut out the majority of it. So they're making some really weird decisions. And the part that they did animate was kind of dog shit until the end. So
all game animations as
it's on and off. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's dog shit.
Well, speaking of animes being ass, I saw a take that I would like to discuss because I low-key. No, I'm not gonna say anything. So the take I saw was somebody said anime is empty without filler. What's your thoughts on that?
I disagree. No, wait. You said it's empty without filler?
Yeah, anime is boneless and empty without filler.
I disagree.
Okay, I think I agree.
Okay, make your whole point, and I'll say mine.
I don't think boneless and empty is the phrase I'd use for that, but I do think like anime without filler is kind of missing a feeling.
Yes, I was going, and here is the series I'm going to point to immediately that could have very much benefited from filler. Jujutsu Kaisen. If Jujutsu Kaisen had like if this is like an old swim like Naruto One Piece era, like that era, like the 2010s, right? Like filler, yes, can be annoying when you're trying to see like just the main story, but filler does add a charm and a spin on the series, which gets you more attached to the cast, even if it's not quote unquote canon. Like it's not canon, but it gets you to care about and like the characters more because you're spending more time with them. And so if JJK had like a filler arc or two, like even though it's not canon, maybe when Nobara died, I would have fucking cared. And like that just goes with the cast in general. Like I think like series like Jujutsu Kaisen could very much benefit from some filler. I don't know what other series are going on. I don't watch a lot of new anime, either read it or, but like, yeah, I think filler adds charm. Like
charm is what I'm looking for.
That that pre-time skip One Piece charm. Like what would pre-time skip One Piece be? Okay, let's talk. No, because pre-time skip One Piece, bro. What's that one arc? What's that one?
You want to know why? You want to know why you're bullshitting? Because I know you didn't watch. I didn't barely watch any of that filler.
Okay,
you skipped it.
Oh, I did skip it. You're right, because One Piece was over 1,000 fucking episodes. I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna watch. But like the filler parts that like, okay, wasn't the
that you're talking
Afro,
about? If you're talking about the
was Afro Luffy, that was filler, right?
Manga.
Oh, that is the manga. Okay, okay, that is canon.
But if you're talking about G8 when they went into the Marine base, are you talking about that one?
Yeah, shit like that. Like it adds more charm. One Piece already had the charm though. But
yeah, that's fine. But I think, like I said, with filler episodes, if you just want, like I said, at the end of the day, it's not going to add anything to the story, but just beach episode, cool. I get to see the characters in fucking bikinis. It doesn't add anything to the story, but just just having them in
but
different
it doesn't.
situations.
I don't think it has to. That's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say
No,
Like it just
like
gives you more
no.
time to see the characters and like see like you get to know them a lot better than you would when they're in constant life or death situations.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, yeah, that's
like
fair.
I think Nobara is a good example of this because we only see her when she's like majority of the time we see her, it's when she's in the life or death situation. So everything we know about her, like her basic personality and how she is when she's being genuine, is from one or two sentences where she literally describes how she is as a person. We don't get to really see that a lot.
Yeah,
I think that's one
I
of the
get
bigger
that.
problems.
Yeah, with JJK because of how it's fast-paced pacing and how the story moves. Yeah, that could be fair with JJK. I think in like okay, like I'll bring up Naruto for this example because Naruto has one of the most egregious like fillers out of like majority of the anime, especially in like part 1 and in Shippuden. Like after like as I do you remember in part 1, right?
yes, I
When
know. After
he
Sasuke
yeah,
retrieval, yes, I know.
yeah, Sasuke, yeah, that whole entire filler, like it was like over 50 episodes until Naruto leaves the village, but it does nothing for the characters because we're not going to see them again. And
Well,
like,
that's not
because
true.
it was,
I have
no,
a
okay,
counterpoint. Okay, but you say this. I also think Naruto has some of the best filler in anime. Actually, I'll go further. I say I think Naruto has the best filler there is in the anime. Let me say this why. Let me say this why. Especially since majority of Shippuden is the fourth Great Ninja War, there is a fuck ton of filler. But what the filler is in the fourth Great Ninja War is actually really good because okay, for example, when they whenever it goes on the Infinite Tsukuyomi, the filler during the Infinite Tsukuyomi section is what their dreams are. And then so it's like Tsunade's dream, it's like what if Naruto's parents are still alive? And like you basically see the entirety of part 1 and some of part 2, but if Minato and Kushina were still alive, and it's fucking cool as shit. So it's like
yeah,
I think they add okay, what's wrong with that?
Like it is, I don't like it just doesn't like okay. Like I get what you're saying. It gives you more, but like I said, like if Kishimoto wanted to add that, he would have. Probably wouldn't. But like it's just like it doesn't enhance the story,
Okay,
at least to me.
I think
it just feels like there's fluff in there, and like we don't. If you don't need it, then don't do it. At least that's just how I think about it. But if you want the fan service in there, that's fine. But I just don't think fillers just do anything with just that.
I think Gintama is like a fantastic example of like quote unquote we say filler, but like it's more like just
like okay, like Gentle
like,
Arc, for example.
Like yeah, like gentle, like bullshit arcs. Like when they're nothing serious going on, they're just bullshitting. They're doing something that doesn't really matter.
Are we talking about filler arcs, like as in like that,
not,
like or like
okay,
filler, like what?
Not like. So like when Isaiah says filler, he means like the One Piece arcs where like they go on a like 1 or 2 episode adventure that
those are
like
fine then. I thought we were talking about filler.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking about like, oh, we're in the middle of a war arc. Let's all go to the beach. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, I'm talking about like.
We were talking about filler, nigga. I didn't know we were talking about. Okay, those arcs are good. Yeah, it gives you a time to take a breath and like instead of all the story that's happening. Like imagine.
No,
like,
I'm talking about like. I'm talking about like actual like filler arcs. Like
I think filler was the wrong word to use.
Yeah, I was about to say because I was like filler, like nigga, I was confused. Like I said, I agree. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. If we went straight from overhaul to the war, nigga, like no, that would be terrible.
Wait, Genko isn't
filler. No, not the What's at the end of season 5? Is it great? Is it the villain arc? My Villain Academia, or is it the little
My Villain Academia is after.
You're talking about what's in between. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, whatever. Like it's just like like arcs that are very serious and like the climax of the arc, and then you go straight into the business. Or like if we didn't get Long Island with Foxy, and we went straight to Water 7 after Skypia and shit like that. But like, I mean, I get it. We do need those arcs to like take.
I'm not necessarily. I'm not even talking about it has to be canon. I'm talking about like the anime original shit too, like the Naruto shit.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so then you were. So you're talking about filler as well. Yeah,
I think. Okay, I think like anime. Okay, two examples. Because first, Fairy Tail.
Use restroom. Can I got you?
Are we gonna wait for that nigga? Since I was talking.
I can keep talking.
Go ahead.
So where did you say Deadly about Fairy Tail?
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Like I was saying, I think Fairy Tail is a good example of like anime only filler a lot because a lot of the space between those arcs was filler, and it would just be some bullshit like they fuck around on the island for a day or two, or they fight some random ass villain that's like really silly, something like that. And those like those little filler arcs really helped break up the space between the big serious arcs. Like, bro, Tartarus. I was depressed after Tartarus, bro. I wanted to kill myself. And after that, there was a bunch of filler arcs. And, like, it helped me kind of cool down after that arc. Kind of helped me like just see where the characters were at after Tartarus. And because mind you,
there were filler
good
arcs
and bad.
after. There were filler arcs after Tartarus. I thought it went straight into the time skip.
Yeah.
There was some filler in there, like between.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Go on.
Yeah, and like I think there's good filler too, because like I haven't watched Bleach's filler, but I'm pretty sure it does this.
It has the bound arc that people really like.
Because anime filler can also like continue on with where the story itself is at. It doesn't have to be completely separated from.
It'll just make its own bullshit. Yeah, I get what you mean though. And
so like when filler is done well, I think it is a good addition.
Like yeah, I think Dragon Ball does good filler. Like as in like the driving episode, the fucking baseball shit. Like that shit is funny as fuck. Or like when
Dragon Ball Super filler is fun. I like the episodes by themselves. The reason why I hate Dragon Ball filler is because like it happens when we're expecting something, or when like
like the Z filler was terrible. Like why am I like we're in the Freeze arc and I'm watching Bulma fight a crab. I'm watching Ginyu switch bodies with her, and then I'm watching what was it? I think Vegeta. Like they went to fake Namek, bro. Like literally they were just making up bullshit. And I get filler is just there, as in like if you're talking about filler episodes, it's just there just for the manga to catch up. But like filler arcs is fine. Yeah, that's I get it.
I even think filler episodes are fine.
It depends how they're made. If they're like Dragon Balls, like at least like they're like funny, just make you feel good and shit like that. It's cool, I guess.
If they're not in the middle of an arc, sure, but like if it's like okay, well,
like let's just say
it depends on how it's done in the middle of the arc.
Yeah,
I think the way Naruto did it with the Tsukuyomi dreams or whatever the fuck, like I think that's like I think that filler is like I'm not even gonna call that filler because who's to say that shit not canon? Like it's literally a dream.
If it wasn't written by Kishimoto,
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That shit, but that shit.
I mean, let's just say the anime stock could write better than Kishimoto himself. But
that's actually not what I said at all.
Yeah, I mean,
but like shit like that is fine. Like I'm not talking about like filler where it's like, oh, Ichigo was fighting Aizen, and the next X episode is Yoruichi on the beach. Like that's not what I'm talking about.
Like yeah, it cuts.
Even though that filler by itself can be fine, but it's like not when it's like.
But like if it's out of place, like I said, if like imagine Jiraiya gets fucking bodied by pain and it goes to a Naruto beach episode. So it's just like
completely unrelated.
I was gonna
wait, go real quick.
I was gonna say this is completely unrelated, but Kaiju number 8 ends in 2 chapters.
Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Surprising.
Ain't nobody give a fuck.
Well, I like Kaiju number 8. Chill.
We can. I'll get to that in a second. I don't mind talking about that, but I was gonna say, like a really good example of like not filler per se, but just like arcs to break up the space between serious shit. Gintama does a great job at that, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you know how Gintama works, basically it's a bunch of not filler, but it's a bunch of like
it's episodic.
Like slice of life, like monster of the week things. Nothing really crazy happens, and that continues for like 50 episodes, and then you have a really fucking serious arc where the story just goes full drive. And because you've had so much time with the characters, you know them at like their least serious. When it does get serious, you care a lot more. Things feel like they have a lot more stakes. It's just it makes it hit so much harder. I think that like Gintama is a perfect example of why that kind of thing in anime is so important. And if something like JJK had that, instead of just going straight back to these world determining arcs, Shibuya to Calling Games to Shinjuku Showdown, is like if we got space between any of that to actually like spend time with the characters, I might have cared about Nobara dying a bit more. I might have cared about Angel existing at all, because Angel is a plot device. She served no purpose as a character than just like severing Sukuna's bond with Megumi, and she doesn't have to contribute directly to the story, but she doesn't have a place in the story whatsoever. She wasn't like we saw
person.
like yeah, she wasn't a person.
It was like Stars and Stripes, kind of like she was
Yeah,
just there.
yeah, exactly.
Like no build up, no nothing. Just number
like
one American hero.
Yeah, Stars and Stripes. We knew she existed. We knew like she served a purpose in this, like in the grand scheme of the story. She did her part. She mattered. But if you told me her person, like if you told me to describe her personality, I didn't
really care when she died. I was just like, damn, Shigaraki caught a body.
Yeah, like it's sad that she died. You know, like what she was trying to do is really cool, but I didn't get enough time to spend with this character. Like I have a superficial relationship with this character. I just don't care like that. I didn't have enough time to see them.
Nah, that's
so it's
fair.
just
I
think yeah. I think what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, this nigga's crashing out on this platform right now.
Oh my god, yo, Elon is a funny ass person, bro. Anyways,
my tweet.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just I hope more series start doing that. And again, we say this like every time we talk about the state of manga, but because of how strict Shonen Jump is with like how fast your series has to get popularity, there's not really enough space with that. That's what happened with the Red Hood show, Red Hood series. That's what happened with fucking so many series over these last like 3 to 4 years. But yeah, it's just
was actually so interesting.
Mind you, series by the same artist just came out. It's like I said, still pretty good. Probably gonna get axed, I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty decent. The new manga by the Red Hood artist. Yo, bro. Yo.
So
niggas just be hating on this fucking shit.
I thought you man.
Anyway, yeah, filler is cool. Okay, here's another thing that me and my brother and his friends were talking about. What is I just added on to this. Okay, so it was a TikTok that they told originally, but then it led to the special. What's some shit that y'all have to see in One Piece and Dragon Ball before the series ends? I just said Dragon Ball because I thought it would be interesting too. I didn't ever think about what other series. Like okay, so for example, for like One Piece, like shit like we have to see before like the series. I'm like, let me think.
You already know my answer.
Yep, Blackbeard's death.
I can tell you, no, you know what I need to see before the series ends? How Blackbeard gave Shanks that scar exactly, so we could put that fucking we could put that shit to rest. So Oda could finally show us that Blackbeard snuck the nigga and didn't actually face him in combat. I need to see that.
Well, I mean, he was on guard.
You know what else I need to see? I need to see what happens with Zoro's eye.
Nigga, he got cut.
Okay, but how did it get cut? Bro, I'm okay. No, like you guys think I'm crazy, but I'm telling there is no. Okay, look. Oda, listen. If Zoro like just got his eye cut and like it was nothing else, and there's nothing else is going on with his eye, Oda's just a weirdo because. Okay, I have the perfect example. Okay, but that is a major thing. In Final Fantasy 15, spoilers, none of you niggas are gonna play the game. Okay, in Final Fantasy 15, there's a time skip, right? And like half that cast splits up, right? And one of the characters in the cast comes back with like a missing eye and like missing limbs. And like the characters don't ask them what the fuck happened. The character himself doesn't say what happens, but we don't know what the fuck happened to them until some DLC way after. And it's really fucking awkward. So like a random thing happens, something as big as losing your eye in between years that happened off screen, and like nobody questions it and you don't say anything about it. I feel like even if it was just like, oh, my eye got cut, I feel like you should just tell us that. Because I feel like Sanji questioned him what happened and Zoro just didn't respond. So I believe in Oda that there's something more. There's something with bro. I'm not crazy. There's something with that eye, bro. Like I just
let me give me a cry on your shoulder when I tell you this, but I just think he just got
no,
cut.
one of them
damn
think,
monkeys cut his eye and that's it, bro. I
don't think Oda would make such a drastic change to his kid, like his design and shit like that, and just no, okay, because why would he not just say, "Oh yeah, his eye got cut"? Like even he hasn't. Like even if it wasn't in the series and he said it like in an interview or something, why not just say, "Oh yeah, Zoro got his eye cut"? Because it's not like nobody's asked that question. Like bro, no, there is something with that eye. I'm telling you, bro. I'm willing to bet money on it, bro.
He has a Sharingan or some shit, bro. It reminds me of.
Oda thought, Zoro would look really cool if he was missing an eye. He made the scar and called it a day, bro. Like there's just it was a design. It was a design.
All right, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see
if Zoro does awaken some fucking mystical, magical second eye. Like sure, you got me. I'll give it to you. But like I don't think it's happening.
We'll see, man. But yeah, shit like that. What's some shit y'all need to see from One Piece in Dragon Ball? Let's start with One Piece. What's something y'all want to see from One Piece before the series ends?
I want to see Imu's backstory and how they got into that position.
Oh, nigga, the most obvious shit of all fucking time. Like no shit, bro.
It's gonna get revealed eventually.
That's like saying I want to know what Luffy's dream is by the end. Like nigga, like all right.
Well, we actually don't know that.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously it's gonna get no. But you were right.
Yeah. No, I just want to be a dickhead. But like, yeah. I think with me, I do want to see more of I'm low-key interested on how like I know the One Piece is gonna be revealed, but I want to see more about like Void Century, the One Piece, and how like it connects to it. And I also want to know what up with that giant straw hat Emu has, bro. I just need to know about it. Why does he have a giant straw hat, and why is there another one like it that Luffy and Shanks and Roger have? I just want to know like why is there two straw hats?
Mm-hmm.
But
I want to see that nigga Mihawk fight someone on screen.
He did.
That's another thing. I need to see a Shanks and Mihawk fight. It needs to happen. Like I have a feeling it won't happen, but we need to put that narrative to bed as well. I need to.
What's wrong with Mihawk being on Shanks' level?
Anyway, I need to see that happen.
I'm just saying, bro. If you have over the blade, Mihawk's stronger, bro. Just saying.
Not falling for a rich bit,
with a sword, and they said Mihawk upscale.
Hey, you saw Emu with a blade, bro. Mihawk upscale.
You need to die.
So you got a gun, bro. Usopp upscale, bro. Like lock in, nigga.
All right,
but yeah.
Kelko, do you have anything you want? Dudley, do you have anything? Besides Shanks and Mihawk.
I mean, most of the stuff I want is this obvious shit. Like, I want to learn more about Zebek. Fucking.
Who the fuck is Zebek?
Rocks.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, who the fuck calls him Zebek? Like, you know that nigga.
I mean, Zebek's is a cooler name. It is a cool ass name, not gonna lie.
I call the nigga Rock.
Rocks.
Okay, what do y'all want to see from Dragon Ball before the series?
What haven't I not seen?
I was say, what haven't I seen?
Like,
I got something. I want.
Here comes a Gohan agenda.
No, I need a One Piece styled arc for Dragon Ball, bro. And what I mean by that is that really everyone just gets an individual fight. That's what I need, bro. Everyone gets an opponent and they have to fight that opponent within the arc, and it's stakes on the line. No, nothing like determine the power.
Where they had individual fights, and then the stakes were there. Your universe almost got erased, and then Goku fought the big bad at the end.
No,
is that what you're talking about?
No, because did everyone get an individual fight?
Yeah, Krillin did, Tien did, Roshi did, Vegeta did, Goku did, Piccolo did.
All right, I need to see it good. I need to see it done well.
17 did.
I need to see it done well.
Shit, 17 was getting glazed that hard.
Niggas trying to sneak him on the top 5. I was like, all right, bro. That nigga 17 is not even stronger than these niggas. If I can. Other niggas, but yeah. Dragon Ball. I guess, like I said, because it's already shit I've seen before. Someone beat Black Frieza. Like, like what more? What more do you want from me?
I guess that's it.
Yeah, we like Goku and Vegeta are already like damn near gods.
Like, shit, give me a fusion of fucking Ultra Ego and Ultra
Instinct. Y'all don't got creative brains. I need Goku to like actually talk and meet with Bardock and Gina. See, like shit like that. Like I need that. That's what I need.
Also, fan service.
Yeah, dickhead. That's what Dragon Ball is now. Fan service.
Yes, fan service. Even more than what we had with Beast fucking Gohan and Gogeta.
That's hype.
Okay.
Well, maybe not.
Beast Gohan sucks. Gogeta was fire.
Maybe not the Gogeta part. But
actually, you know what? Okay, one thing I need to see Adult Gotenks still, bro.
Thank you. Like, what? Come on, y'all act like we've seen everything in Dragon Ball.
Another thing that everybody's been complaining about since like the beginning, bro. Like, what?
You know, actually, that gives me another thing. I want more arcs with Goten and Trunks.
All right, never mind. Like, wrap this shit up.
No, so you want another high school arc?
No, literally when
I don't want a high school. I want them niggas to be in mortal fucking danger. I want them niggas to be fighting for their lives, about to fucking like being tortured.
We got that in superhero. Like, we got that in superhero.
No, nigga. I need them to try and pull out the superhero shit, get their asses beat. I need Trunks to go like, yo, Goten, we're about to fucking die, and I need them niggas to lock in for once, bro. Like They were locked in for like 5 minutes, then they fused, and then they got slammed into a fucking ship, and like, bro. Yo, Gotenks. Gotenks might have.
Gotenks is a funny ass nigga. He's a fraud.
Gotenks is like repping games versus his the anime is so fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's gold. He's a terrorist in some of the games and the series. He's a fucking bum.
True. Couldn't be my fusion though. All right.
Relax.
All right. What else do we got? Isaiah Chan.
That might be everything.
Even the Marvel fighting game.
Oh yeah. Yesterday, Sony revealed
Marvel Fighters.
Marvel Dragon Ball Fighters, and it looks like the greatest.
See, we are calling it that.
Bro. We can fuck it, bro.
Well, all right, what's the character y'all want to see in the game?
Sentry.
Nigga, no, you don't. Nigga didn't know who Sentry was until Thunderbolts came
Nigga,
out.
I know who Sentry. Shut the
I
fuck
need Daredevil in the game, bro.
When's
the last time we saw Daredevil in the game, bro? What? Fucking Ultimate Alliance 4? 3? Whatever fuck.
Wasn't he on Marvel vs. Capcom?
I don't think Daredevil was in Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't remember him being in there. I need Daredevil, bro. Yeah, but no, that game looks fire. I don't actually have anything to say about it for real. It's gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say I hope it's good because I know it's gonna be ass. But like, I'll be there.
Oh yeah, like I hope people like
don't think this game is gonna be good.
Yeah, like 4v4 wall breaks. Like it takes mechanics from both Strive and Fighters. This game is going to be generational dog shit, but like I'm still playing it.
And if it is good, like
I will honestly be more surprised that the game's good than if it's bad. Like I genuinely I
know we're gonna get a beta for it, and then we'll probably get to play it ourselves and see how it is. So I expected like maybe a summer release, maybe spring at high copium, but I hope that beta we get to play it and they let us see what they can offer. Because I have hopes for this game. It's gonna be fun to play. I just don't want it to be like Bleach.
It won't be like Bleach.
There's like anytime Marvel's involved, like I said this about Rivals when it first got revealed. Unless they shut down the game themselves, it's not gonna die. Like it's just not gonna die.
Yeah, and that's fair because we all thought Rivals was gonna be some hot dog shit until like they
did we? Who thought that?
Well, okay, no, I meant not us. I meant not us, but like people did think like when Rivals
public.
The general public was like, yeah, Rivals gonna suck. Because I think that was at the time people thought it was going to be a mobile game.
And they weren't wrong. Rivals does suck.
But Rivals does suck. 2.5 sucks. 2.5 sucks.
Oh, no. Season 2 also sucked. 1.5 also sucked.
1.5.
Right, 1 also sucked.
All right, nigga. Now you're just being weird.
No, 1.5 was...
Because I was a Spider-Man meta. Holy shit! Do not bring that back.
Bullshit.
Spider-Man was never the meta.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, I have hopes for this game.
Back to the fighting game. I wonder if this game's gonna have like similar effects Rivals did, because they already said they're gonna look to add a lot of the lesser known characters. So this might bring a lot of niggas back into the spotlight.
Snow.
Yeah, any fucking ways that industry
actual DEI inclusion, by the way. Luna Snow, actual DEI.
We're getting Luna Snow. We're getting Mantis, and we're getting fucking who else?
If we're bringing lesser known characters, nigga, bring my nigga Sabretooth in the game, yo. Dead ass. Bring Sabretooth in the game.
Jeff. Nigga, I'm not thinking high enough. When's Big Wheel?
When is the last time
That nigga said Big Wheel?
No joke, dead ass. I think the last time Sabretooth has been in the game was Superhero Squad. Dead ass.
No, he was in Lego. If you're talking about the Lego games, he was in those.
Bro, bring Sabretooth, bro.
And we're not getting Sabretooth.
Yes, we are.
I think I'd rather get fucking Charles Xavier.
That's not a crazy thing. I feel like put that nigga in a wheelchair and make him his owner. Like,
oh my god, he's gonna be
do
so
ladder combos with a wheelchair, deadly. Hype or hype?
Now I am excited for the game though, because I like there hasn't been a fighting game that I like since like Street Fighter that's like actually got me in, and like I miss playing like a fighting game, even if it was like for like not a long time, but like
Isaiah. You say this
sucks.
about like every fighting game that comes out and you play it for like 2 months and never.
Yeah, no, because what I realized for me is that fighting games are a seasonal thing. Fighting games isn't something that I can hop on like every day. Like when a fighting game comes out that I like, I'll play it for a few months, and then like I'm gonna fall off of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what but there hasn't been a fighting game that scratched that itch, and I've been looking for an itch. And this game's gonna be it, bro.
And then that nigga's gonna hop on Rivals a little bit.
And then and on my soul, when this game comes out, we all uninstall on Rivals. We done with Rivals, bro. We on Fighting Souls, nigga. Fuck Rivals, nigga. Anyway, is that everything we have?
I think it is.
Thank you guys for watching episode 40. First year anniversary of the Hidden Podcast.
All right, so
we're gonna do more special, but will we be here next week?
If you don't see us in the next 2 weeks, it means we've all killed ourselves and you'll never see another episode again.
Wait, we?
Play the intro.
We.
I said outro. Actually, does anybody have any sleeper picks? Any
Ashura's Verdict. It's kind of interesting. I'm enjoying it,
brother.
Bro, please read Ichi the Witch.
Hell
bro. Please.
Hell no.
Move that bullshit out the way.
Here go to Meathead. Oh my god.
Here go my twin star exorcist. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga does not read that shit.
I read the first volume. And it was pretty good.
That nigga only read 5 chapters, nigga.
Yo, buddy, the series ended, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You're like,
I know that. I'm a but I just haven't been tapped into anime slash manga in a while. But I'm gonna get back in my bag soon.
Loser.
Yes, I'm the loser because I haven't been watching and reading manga. All right.
But I think it'll tell you a fucking page of Spider-Man's dick print. Like, no.
Oh, I need to read Blue Lock too. Oh, fuck. All right. Well,
you suck.
Anybody got anything else they want to say?
No.
Play the outro.
Nope. For us.